The Belhaven Brewery, which is Scotland's oldest working brewery dating back to at least 1719, is where we can find the second most popular Scottish ale. Now, despite the age of the brewery and the fact that it's brewed many different Scottish beers for centuries, this particular Scottish ale is its oldest brew and most popular beer of the brewery in the U.S., while its English bitter, Belhaven's Best, is Scotland's most popular. According to the website, Belhaven Scottish Ale has lots of biscuity malt character from the best quality Scottish malted barley. Crystal malt added toffee and caramel taste, and black malt contributes to crisp, astringent balance. Challenger and Golding hops add a fresh herbal and resin hop note, as well as a refreshing bitter linger to balance with the sweet malt character. Also, according to the website, the color is a deep ruby, aroma is malty, spicy, and hoppy, and taste is nutty, biscuity, and smooth. It pairs perfectly with mature cheeses and roast meats. And it comes into us at 5.2% ABV. Now, in my review posted to YouTube way back on September 20th, 2012, I noted the huge fluffy head with the caramel amber-colored body. Aroma-wise, I felt it had lots of malt and a caramel sensation with a bit of smokiness. And the taste was very creamy, almost like a dry Irish stout, and I basically noted that it was a beer to have in all types of seasons, whether it be spring or fall, and more specifically, a perfect beer to go on a rainy day in the 50s while you're sitting on your porch. I don't know why I said sitting on your porch, because you'd probably be getting rained on, but maybe you have an overhang. I believed it to be the quintessential representation of the style, but still only gave it an 8 out of 10. All right, Belhaven Scottish Ale. I guess you could say this has a little bit more of a contemporary look than the last time I reviewed it, which is way back. Actually, you know what? Today is September 20th, 2021. So I posted it on YouTube September 20th of 2012. So I may not have done the review on September 20th of 2012, but I posted it probably shortly thereafter I did the review. So this is 9 years in the making. Some things have changed, I guess, in the interim. Most notably, the label looks a little more less conservative, I guess it would be the word that I would say when describing this label. I did love the other label, though, but I do know that they had it in that transparent bottle, kind of like you see the some of the other English ales have that, you know, can be conducive to being affected by light. So maybe this is a little better as far as at least the tinge of the bottle. There are some notes on the bottle here. It says, Belhaven, or the beautiful harbor, nestles among the rolling barley fields of Scotland's beautiful east coast. For nearly 300 years, we have brewed in this place using only the finest ingredients. Continuing that long tradition, this range of specialty beers each has its own unique taste and style, and together they represent the very best of Scottish brewing. Okay. It's their signature Scottish ale, the beer we've brewed the longest and our best-selling bottle worldwide. We brew it from 100% Scottish barley malts for a nutty biscuit character, balanced with a subtle spiciness from Challenger and Golding's hops for an all-around satisfying beer. I think I read that earlier. So apologies for the repetition. Dunbar, Scotland is where Belhaven is from. Let's open it up and let's see. I haven't really had this very often. Maybe a couple of times since the last time I reviewed it, some 9 years ago. Pour into this tulip glass and see what we get. So, whoa, there we go. That's an error right there. First time I ever did something like that. Usually I'm able to keep it in gear. But unfortunately, the first time I ever did that, I'll get a towel and get that in a bit. We see that nice frothy head that I kind of talked about before, as you can see. And these beers only come in 11.2 ounce bottles, of course, being in Europe. So the fact that I spilled a little bit, maybe about 1/10 of an ounce spillage, makes me feel awful that happened. It's unfortunate. All right, so we see that caramel color, you know, kind of amberish, nice frothy milky head, kind of the same way I reviewed it years ago. Aroma-wise is very, very caramel. Sugary caramel. Not really getting any smokiness from the aroma. I don't know whether, I forget if I pointed out that it was smoky in the aroma. Maybe I just did with the taste. So let's get the taste now. right away it's the smokiness that gets me. So this is that burnt sugar, caramel smokiness, a little bit of roastiness. It's a wonderful beer. I mean, just again, I'm thinking about what I said the first time with my review, and thinking about the, having it on a 50-degree rainy day. Totally holds up. This is a rainy day Scottish ale for sure. Great representation of the style. It's got a little bit of a bittering effect on the back of the tongue. Just really, really well made. It's a really well made beer. I'm gonna go ahead and give Belhaven Scottish Ale a 9 out of 10. I gave it an 8 out of 10 last time. Do I think this is the quintessential Scottish Ale? It might be. It might hit all cylinders. I think that maybe I want a bit more of the smokiness on the aroma side. Maybe that's my one little quip about it. But I think taste-wise, it's good. It's on point. I got that smokiness right away where I didn't get it at the aroma level. However, this is really a spectacular beer, and I'm not sure what the price point is these days, but this is definitely for the style. You might not be able to do any better with Scottish ales. We'll see though, because it's the top 10's review, so we'll see what else is better, if anything else. 9 out of 10, Belhaven Scottish Ale.